Look at that right there, guys. That's a good bottle. And here's the purse, probably from the robbery. Alright guys, I just got off of work. I still got a couple hours of daylight left. So I'm gonna go out and hit a creek that's actually next to a bottle dump that I used to dig at a long time ago. There was some really good glass there, and the dump literally is right on the edge of the creek. For some reason, I never got in the water there. I can't really remember why, but this time I'm gonna go ahead and get in there and see what I missed. I'm kind of excited to see what'll be there. Also, after hitting that creek, I'm gonna go ahead and meet up with Exploring Alabama and Clayton, and we've got a couple more small stretches of creeks that we're gonna hit and see if we can find anything good. So y'all hang in there for just a second, and we'll get back with you when we're on the water. All right, we're making our way down to the creek. As mentioned, this right here used to be a dump, this entire area, and I'm hoping that something has washed into the creek right here. Plus the railroad's right next door to it, so that could be a really good possibility of something being good in the creek. Like I said, we're kind of filling out some new spots now. I've dug here in the past and found a bunch of lime colas and blood wines, so I know that there's bottles here. It's just a matter of any rolled into the creek and any survived. So I guess we'll go see. I don't know if y'all can see all of this down my side. Those are what we call here in Alabama anyways, or at least my family did. We called them cockleburs. And they latch on to you and they do not let go. And they are extremely irritating to pull off of your shirts and shorts or pants or whatever you got on. It is not fun. It's like the tick of the plant world, if you will. You can see right there, there's a bottle sticking out. There's a plate. There's more good glass right here. Good glass all up there, all scattered along this hillside. That's that dump that I was talking about. So to me, with there being that much glass down here, it would make sense that there would be some in this water. But I have not seen a piece yet. But I'm gonna keep on going and see what we can find, because like I said, I know there's gotta be something in here someplace. Here's a soda water. That's pretty neat. It's got a star on it. That's a good bottle right there. Hate that the top's gone. Still following that line of trash up there though. There's a lot of good stuff sticking out. May make my way up that bank in just a second. Check this out, guys. That's a fossil in that rock right there. You can see the limb and the leaves. That's pretty neat. If it wasn't on about a 100-pound rock, I'd probably carry that out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
5 points with the star.
Oh, that does. That's cool, man. Yeah. So that's 20s, 30s, right?
Yeah, and it's a Three Rivers. People like Three Rivers. I don't know why. It's just a different glass maker.
That's all right. First off, it's rare to find a medicine hole in a creek, let alone with all the rocks we have around. But to be that size, that's impressive.
Yeah, and it had been thrown off this bridge.
Yeah, it probably came off this bridge a long time ago, or the bridge that was here before, but it doesn't have anything embossed on it. But it is a corker, so that's a good sign. We're still in a good age bracket.
There you go. Do y'all see the bottle? He saw nothing but point.
Is it a screw top? At least give us a hint.
Yeah, that's a screw top. I can't get it.
There's your big frog legs right there. Tastes like chicken, right?
Oh yeah.
Right now we are having a relatively serious conversation about what is in this water. Whether it's a kraken, possibly the Loch Ness Monster of Alabama. Obviously the frogs are overgrown here, so I hate to know what else is in here. There's a big turtle right here. I don't know if y'all can see it.
That's killer.
Look at that right there, guys.
Literally.
That's a good bottle.
What town?
Is it? What is it?
It's Birmingham.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a soda water. See the stars on it?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that's killer. That was worth the trek down here just for that.
This one right here. There's another one.
Man, that's cool, guys.
That's an old beer.
Yep. Hey, the good sign is that ain't
That's
broke.
a nice looking Pepsi, ain't it? From the 70s. 70s. He's not impressed with my 70s Pepsi sign.
Hey, you know what's cool about this one is it's got the patent November 27, 1923 on the bottom.
Get some, dude.
That's cool, man. I'm excited about that.
See, I like this.
So I just got this bottle out of the tumbler, and I'm pretty excited at how it turned out because you could see that it had a severe buildup of black residue. The tumbler knocked it right out though. Looks great. This is untouched by local bottle guys for sure. We're seeing too much regular glass that nobody's disturbed. But check that bridge out right there. I'm thinking that that bottle that I just found the soda water was probably tossed from that at some point in time. It's a really good sign to be this late in season and see the amount of glass that we're seeing right now. So we will see what we find. All right, we're gonna try this again. We are in another creek. This is the 4th or 5th within a few days. It's just been a bad run for us. We have struck out multiple times, but I believe that that's how this game works. Can't find something all the time, even though it seems like we do. It takes a lot of footwork and a lot of time and research into the areas that we go. So we're hoping something will be here. We're in a really good town that has some pretty rare bottles from it. And if we find something cool, we'll get back with you. All right, so we're underneath the interstate bridge and not in a great area. And we're starting to hit, that's actually somebody's, we'll mark her name out, but it looks like somebody's wallet was stolen and thrown down here, which really sucks. I don't see the whole wallet yet. It might have washed down creek. If I find it, I'll try to get it back to the owner. Back there is a old newspaper box that looks like somebody threw off to get the coins out of it. They stole the quarters out of it and then threw it over the edge. So we might find a gun down here. Not what we're looking for, but it would be definitely interesting. And here's the purse, probably from the robbery. Let's go over here and dump it out and see if anything's left in it. That's probably where all of those credit cards came from that we found a little ways back. Let's see. Nothing in there anymore, it all washed out. But if I had to guess, that's where everything came from. There's another one of those newspaper boxes on the other side of the interstate bridge. Somebody went on a stealing spree and decided that these were the bridges that they wanted to throw them off of. Now, check this little guy out. Random concrete building in the middle of the woods. Your guess is as good as mine as to what that is. Doesn't look super old until you look at how that tree has grown up and over it. I mean, that could be a 30 or 40-year-old tree. Let's walk up here and see if there's like a door or anything, because I don't even see a door to it on this side. Golly, there's a ton of those newspaper boxes that somebody threw in here. The reason I know that they were thrown in and not flooded into this point is because we're nowhere near any shopping centers or anything, so somebody had to have brought them out to this point. I don't know what this place is, guys. It's definitely interesting. Dude, that's weird. You can look in there. Oh, there's a way in on the other side. There's a way in on the other side. Or at least it looked like there was. Well, maybe not. Wow. So a building with no entrance. I don't know what it is. Y'all gonna have to tell me. Probably something to do with sewage treatment or water management with the interstate not being so far away. But you would think that there would be Some kind of door on it. Who knows? Look at the size of that caterpillar. That is a monster. We haven't been stumped.
The one find of the day.
We found a marble.
We haven't lost them all yet.
Yeah, we're pretty close though. There's an entire semi front end. We usually come up with a nickname for a creek. I'm pretty sure this is going to be Turtle Creek. That is the third or fourth snapping turtle that we've seen. These are the guys that will take your toes off if you get too close to them. And they are lightning fast. All right, we're getting close to an old railroad bridge. And that's where I found my bottle in this video. At the previous creek was on the other side of the old railroad bridge. So just because you strike out on a creek for a good while doesn't mean that you won't get to a bridge where people may have hung out or fished or traveled at one point and that they didn't throw a bottle off. Now the trick is to be downstream from it. Doesn't have to be super far, you know, 15, 20 yards. And then look really, really carefully and see what has washed out. Obviously, this is no longer in service. I don't know how long it's been here. It's probably not as old as the other spot that we were at. But it's still probably 70 or 80 years old. So there may be something cool here. We'll have to see. Well, Clayton at least found a brick. I wonder if the 17's the year.
Could be 1917.
Huh.
I don't know.
All right, well, we're gonna call it quits after the brick. We're gonna make our way back upstream, and hopefully, because of the area we're in, that my truck is still there. So are the hazards of somebody searching for antique bottles. But when we get back to the truck, I'll let y'all know if it's still there. If not, we'll be calling an Uber. Always a win when you get back to your truck and you make a full circle and all of your windows are still in your truck. Well guys, I know this is kind of a crappy video with a bunch of different creeks and not a whole lot of finds, but sometimes that's how it works. But in either case, we'll see you guys in the next video.